Hey YouTube and Fibromyalgia and CFS support group. It's me Riri without the makeup, and you can see I have the little rashes coming back. Not all lupus rashes are the butterfly rashes. There's several different types of rashes along with several different types of lupus. I also have fibromyalgia and CFS like all of you do, and I have rheumatoid arthritis. But as most of you know who are in the group and on my support page, um, I've been having a problem with my stomach and all that. Well, I went to a gastroenterologist about 4 weeks ago. Had to do a stool sample. Disgusting, most disgusting thing I ever did. I had to do that. It came back that I had a toxic infection within my colon, stomach, and intestines. So I was on a strong antibiotic, which, you know, the antibiotics that like melt in your mouth and you're tasting it and burping it like 8 hours later. Yeah, that's the type of antibiotic I was on. And as much as I hated it, I did it. Um, don't just think because your stomach's hurting or oh man, my rib hurts, my back hurts, because the between my shoulder blades where your bra strap would go was killing me. I did not know that was a sign of your intestines in your stomach. Well, I just assumed it was IBS because you get that a lot with fibromyalgia, CFS, lupus, multiple sclerosis, any autoimmune disease, or chronic pain illness. So I just thought it was IBS until I started throwing up what looked like coffee grounds and found out that was blood. So I found out today when I woke up. Well, let's back it up. I woke up about 4:30 a.m. crying. I couldn't move. Like my right hip was twisting. Now most of you know my limbs twist. And that's a disease, I forgot the name, it starts with the D, but my limbs twist. So I thought my hip was twisting because it felt like it was twisting inside and out. My dad gets up for dialysis around 5:30. Well, I was yelling for him about 5. He came in my room and I'm crying and he rubbed my hip, and even though it felt good a little bit, it still hurt really bad. And don't mind puffiness right here. I was just taking a steroid shot. Ugh, you don't want that. He rubbed my hip and I said, Dad, it hurts so bad, and I'm just crying and crying and crying. So he rolled me over. He told me to lay on my back. So he first rolled me over and put a pillow under my hip. Then he helped me set my pillows up to where I laid on my back and I felt good. I didn't go to sleep. I seen my daughter. As she hugged me, I held back the tears because it hurt so bad to be touched. She's like, Mom, are you okay? I know there's something wrong. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm alright. Have a good day at school. I just don't feel good. She's like, I know you're in a lot of pain. I could see it in your eyes. I have an amazing daughter. So she went to school. I got up, weak as hell, could hardly walk. I had to use my walker. And I thought I had a cup of coffee, and I had took my pain meds, my heart medication, and everything. Because I have tachycardia, which is where your heart races. My resting heart rate is 130, and if I'm up walking around and my pain's real high, it'll shoot to 235, which is not good. So I'm on medication for that. And I said, okay, so I called and made all my appointments because I missed my CAT scan on Saturday because I was really sick. And I remade that. I called my GI doctor to see if I still had that toxic infection, and I don't. Thumbs up to me, which is good. I know I look like shit right now, but I want you to see it's normal And the rash, how it's coming. I mean, it's everything you're seeing me go through is normal except the stomach part. Now, I'm telling you, my body is going through, they told me, my body is going through starvation mode because I dread to eat. Every time I eat, I pay for it. I throw up about, let's just say I ate a waffle a little bit ago, and I've thrown up 6 times and been in the bathroom for other issues about 8 or 9 from a waffle. So, being that my body's on starvation mode, they're thinking I have a blockage because my food isn't digesting. It's coming right back out as soon as I eat it. Which is why, if you can see when I press my face, you see all the water in it and turning white. Which is why I'm retaining a lot of water weight. And they won't find out what's wrong until, October 2nd when they do the colonoscopy and put the tube down my throat. What scares me is the simple fact that it could be a lot of different things. They're checking me for cancer, for Crohn's disease, celiac disease, hardening of the bowels. Now, on my dad's side, I'm literally fucked because his brother Jim had colitis and colon cancer. His mother died of the hardening of the intestines and the bowels. And his other brother, which I have all the signs of, I'm getting major headaches, but that's also from the lupus, of his brother, who he was very close with. He kept getting checked for cancer. He got diagnosed with multiple myeloma the end of June, like the second week before the end of June. And it finally showed up in his blood. July 6th, he died. Multiple myeloma is one of the worst cancers you can ever get because it hits every organ, every bone, every tissue, everything. And if it's in your brain, you're not going to feel the pain. And that'd be the best bet I would wish on anybody who had that disease. If you're type 4, I would hope it would be in your brain because you can feel your body shutting down. I used to work in the medical field, and I would not want anybody to feel that. Now, I went back to bed. I know I skipped subjects. I went back to bed about 9 o'clock, and I woke up at 4. And I'm still hurting, and like I said, I took my pain medicine again. I'm hoping, I'm feeling it ease up a lot, but it's still really shitty. So I want you all to know, just because irritable bowel syndrome runs with fibromyalgia, CFS, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, multiple sclerosis, sarcoidosis, cystic fibrosis, any autoimmune disease or chronic illness, IBS does run in that. But if you're having severe pain where your stomach is hurting really bad, that's a number one sign, and you have pain in between your shoulder blades, then you've let it go too far before you've seen a gastroenterologist. But always ask your doctor. Don't be afraid. If you get a new symptom, don't blame it on the fibro. Don't blame it on being IBS. Don't blame it on no shit like that. Always ask. And what's really shitty is people who have state insurance, we're forced to wait 2-3 months before we see the specialist. So this has been going on the whole time, and I finally see him, and he's like, well, you should see me sooner. Well, jackass, if you would have made my appointment sooner, I called 3 months ago, and my doctor called too. But I have a great gastroenterologist, good bedside manner, and all that. I'm just hoping that when I wake up, it's an outpatient and get to go home. Now, he said if he finds something bad, I'm inpatient. So I'm hoping and keeping my fingers crossed that October 2nd goes good and that they don't find nothing bad. So everyone, please say a prayer for me. I have a high faith in prayer, as you all know. And every time I am sick and down and out, if it wasn't for Margot Mendoza, our page, no one would run it. And she's an amazing friend of me, one of my best friends next to my cousin Jason. I look at her as family as well, and I love her. And she's totally amazing. If there's ever a time or period that I am not on the support page, Margot will know why. So feel free to ask her. She might not give you all the details, but she will tell you what's going on with me, because she would be the one to go to, is Margot, if you're worried about me. Go to Margot, ask her, hey, how's Riri doing? And she'll update you, because I keep in steady contact with her, just like I do my cousin Jason, just like I tell people in our support group. If you're worried about me, go to Jason. And, because he's my cousin, but my best friend too at the same time, which is amazing. Go to him, and he'll tell you how I'm doing, because Margot does the page, and an awesome job at it she does. I might write a little bit of stuff and do everything, but Margot, you really deserve the credit, because if it wasn't for you, I was so sick at one point, the page would have went nowhere. And if it wasn't for all of our people who have liked and supported our page wouldn't be what it is today. So I want to personally thank everybody who has liked our support page. So that's my little update. The blood test I'm going for, the one rheumatologist, this is some bullshit now. Tell me if this ain't no bullshit. She diagnoses fibromyalgia, right? But she does not treat it. I'm like, fuck you, bitch, But she's good, bedside manner, and she's running all these tests on me for all autoimmune diseases, because I constantly have fevers. I'm constantly, really sick all the time. So there's something more than the fibro and the lupus. And we know this, but we're trying to figure out what it is. So I had to make another appointment with my old rheumatologist, and I see him the 26th, and I'm going to, explain to him how bad I'm hurt. Like, dude, look, I'm sick. There's something else wrong with me. Yes, I did go to another rheumatologist, and I'm just going to make a little fib, even though I don't like to. I'm just going to tell him, well, every day I call to come see you. The days I was free, you were at your other office. So that's what I'm going to say, so I don't hurt his feelings. So that's my little update, okay? Oh, and like I always encourage, and me and Margot always encourage the men and the women on our support group, feel free, even if you're at home, men, feel free to get, I know sometimes wearing jeans, fuck that, it hurts. I only wear that shit if I'm going out. Otherwise, it's sweatpants and pajama pants, and I rock it, and I'm sexy with it. So, you guys can do the same. Just, put a little makeup on, women, make yourself feel good. And you'll be surprised how good you feel just by putting on that little bit of makeup. It's doing it for yourself, and it makes you feel normal, like, wow. And then take a couple pictures and post them up, like me and Margot do. And men, gel your hair, even if you're sitting around the house. Put a little cologne on. You'll feel a lot better about yourself. We always stress that. It's very important to have a support team. And I'm sorry for all those out there whose families do not support you. That is what we are here for. We also have a support group. It is a private group. So the only people who can see what you post is the people in the group. It's for men and women. And it's called Fibromyalgia and CFS Chronic Badasses, because that's what we are. Our motto is laugh about it instead of cry about it, but our number one goal is support. If it's something really serious, you'll see the whole group focusing in on that. And there are a lot of loving, caring, and amazing people in our group. So if you would like to be in our group, let myself or Margot know, and we'll be sure to get you in there. So I'm hoping you all have a low pain day. You see, I'm in my bed right now. Fiber fog, damn. Say, excuse me. It happens so quick, it pisses you off, don't it, though? Okay, I'm going to say this because I forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to end my video. I hope you all have a very blessed day and night and a low pain one. Those of you who are not having a low pain day like myself, I am sending you love, hugs, and extra prayers. And please know, the power of prayer is a beautiful thing, and it really, truly works. I have a high faith in the power of prayer because I have seen what it has done for my dad. He was on his deathbed twice, and I really believe it was the power of prayer that got him back. Same with my mom, and same with me. When they had to incubate me a couple months ago, I flatlined. Um, so God bless, and until next time, I'll see you around.